King, how can I beat up 30 guys like you?
People took some of the videos out of context. One, I never said I beat up 30 guys. I said I got beat up by 30 guys. I said they couldn't take me out, which means they didn't. I did get my ass kicked. You cannot beat up 30 guys. It's just impossible. But what you could do is you could just get yourself out of that situation and not be in that situation. And I was in that situation because I was trying to protect my friends. My friends were getting beat up by other kids. I stepped in, then the rest of the friends of the other group jumped on me, got into a huge fight with me. They kicked me in my ribs, they punched me in my face, they hit me with a baton over the head. And for some reason, I came out with just minor pain, no actually like noticeable damage.
I'm going to tell you this, my entire company, my entire team, if you don't have a six-pack, you don't work for us. No, I know. It's called, everybody say standard. How about we raise them? How about we raise them? How about we raise them? How about you guys quit getting fucking civilized and you guys quit settling? You know, there's some people in this room that said, I would sue my company if they told me I had to have a six-pack. We know you would. That conversation was for the 1%ers. That wasn't for you.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
Well, happy Halloween to everybody. Now, I already know there's a bunch of little boys out there that are thinking, what am I going to be tonight? What dress am I going to wear? What fucking Tinkerbell am I going to be? While their fathers are sitting there thinking, hey, while you're at it, son, I'll also play makeup and fucking lipstick with you. You know, when I was a little boy, when we arrived to the US, I was 10 years old. And I remember my dad asking me, what would you want to be for Halloween? And I said, Daddy, you know, this year, I want to be Bruce Lee. The following year, I want to be Jean-Claude Van Damme. And since I know I'll be bigger by the third year, I want to be Arnold Schwarzenegger. And my dad was like, that's pretty good. That's pretty good, you know, because if that's what you have in your mind, then most likely you're going to be like them. And it's 100% the truth, because I dressed up like them and I became like them. I became like those legends. You know, I remember the first Halloween, I fucking took off my shirt. I did like 150 push-ups, got a pump, took my nunchucks, and fucking started swinging them around. That's how it was for me. And my dad always looked at me and was like, this fucking kid is cool. Because my dad wasn't all active like that. You know, I was fucking crazy active. My dad wasn't. My dad was also a heavy smoker. But he looked at me and he was like, this motherfucker is cool. You know, we used to see other boys like dressing up like girls. And that's why I also haven't been to Halloween parties in years, because you go there and everybody's dressing like a fag. Nobody's dressing like what they are aspiring to be, because nobody wants to be that anymore. I mean, look at the last few movies of Spider-Man. A little faggot geek. Superheroes are dressed up in super tights. Like, no fucking real men. What happened to the times of the warriors? The battlefield, the chaos, the gladiators, the stoicism. What has happened to that? The system is drinking your fucking masculinity away. It's time for you to wake the fuck up. And if you are going to celebrate Halloween, make sure you celebrate who you aspire to be. Because at the end of the day, I was dressing up to the people I looked up to. And eventually, I became one of them. And possibly even greater. Happy Halloween.
Princess Azoulay claiming he became Bruce Lee and Schwarzenegger because he dressed up as them for Halloween is peak delusion. You didn't become them. You made up stories about being a Shaolin monk and won't sign fight contracts. Halloween is about having fun, not some sacred masculine ritual where your costume determines your destiny. Kids can dress as whatever they want without it being a statement about the decline of masculinity and calling for real men to only dress as gladiators and warriors while you're the guy who makes up cartel stories and backs out of fights is rich. You're the opposite of the warriors you claim to represent. Let people enjoy Halloween without turning it into another performance of fake masculinity. It's a holiday for fun, not a recruitment drive for your delusional alpha male fantasy.
Ollie is watching your live stream right now.
Ollie's in my life.
Ollie's in your live. He says you speak ill about Islam. I'm not going to let that happen on my watch.
Oh, Ali Baba. Mr. Nice Guy on the chat.
Ben, your time is coming. Let's settle this like real men. Enough of the chit-chat.
We'll see who's a real man. We'll see who's a tough guy. Time will come and time will show. I guarantee you it doesn't matter who's gonna be on your side. I don't care how much you believe you can beat me. Ali, you're not walking out of that ring. You're living in crutches. You're living on a stretcher. You're not walking out. And I'm gonna make sure of that.
Oh, scary. Oh, shiver my timbers. Shut up, man.
Look me in the eye. Tell me, what do you see? Do you see the warrior inside of me? Do you see the man that's been through battles, who thought not just about now, but 5 years, 10 years from now? Don't tell me you can't do it. Don't tell me you need to rest. You can't take a rest if you haven't got there yet. Don't tell me that you can't get out of bed and do the things that I do daily. Because inside of you, there is exactly the same thing that is inside of me. The question is, will you let that beast come out, or will you let all your ancestors look down on you and say, what the fuck did we created?
Best hours to sleep is between 7 p.m. to 1 a.m. Every hour counts as 2.
How?
You ever fell asleep in the middle of the day at like 5, 6, woke up after 2 hours, can't go back to bed?
Yeah, all the time, actually.
It's because every hour counts as 2.
Holy shit.
And you get into deep sleep way quicker.
I wonder why that is.
And I do cycles. So for example, I'll sleep for 90 minutes or 30 minutes. I don't do less than 6 minutes. I do up to 30. Once you're in 30 and you're gonna pass 30 minutes, you get into deeper sleep. After about 45 minutes to an hour, you get into REM sleep. And then you'll be in REM, which is a recovery mode, stage 4, for about 15 minutes. So you're recovering. If you wake up after 1 hour, you're gonna wake up groggy. You finish 90 minutes, you're good. That's one cycle. You go to sleep at 7 p.m., you're gonna wake up at 1 a.m., charged, feeling like you could take on the world.
There are sleep cycles, and they go for about 90 minutes. That part is true, and you should try to align your sleep with those cycles. If you have 6.5 hours available for sleep, try to set your alarm for 6 hours so you can complete 4 full cycles, or 7.5 hours to get 5 cycles. Waking up in between cycles can definitely make you feel worse, even with more total sleep time. But this claim about sleep from 7 p.m. to 1 a.m. being worth double? Never heard of that, and I think that's just BS. There's no scientific basis for sleep being worth double during specific hours. What matters is sleep quality, REM cycles, and getting enough total sleep, not some magical time window where hours count twice. Princess Azoulay taking a basic sleep science concept, 90-minute cycles, and adding his own made-up multiplier to sound smart. Align your sleep with 90-minute cycles, yes, but ignore the nonsense about certain hours being worth double. That's not how sleep works.
Women are stronger than men now.
Yes. Back in the 1990s, a man's handshake was 118 pounds. A woman's handshake was 84 pounds. Today, a woman's handshake is about 108 pounds, while a man's handshake is 80 fucking pounds. Back in the day, I used to say, what the fuck is wrong with women? Now I understand. The man bitched out, he's got to replace him. Well, if all the men are bitches, now she has to become him.
Shut your stupid ass up. Say that, folks. What is your dumb ass say it?
If they speak good about you, that means you're doing something good, keep going. If they speak bad about you, that means you're doing something better than them, keep going. As long as they still speak about you, that means that you're still alive. You have not died yet.
Ooh, you're hard, showing off.
Tears cleaned my soul and I cried. I took a cup, filled it up with you, with all the joy and the sorrow and the fear. Oh, I let myself cry. Oh, I let...
I don't really believe this is real, but if it is, that is still unbelievable. Paying $10,000 to float around crying and hugging is way too much money for what looks like a therapy session marketed as alpha male training. If this type of emotional processing and vulnerability helps you improve yourself and feel better, then do it. There's nothing wrong with men dealing with their emotions and supporting each other, but there is absolutely no need to spend $10,000 for this. You can process emotions, build community with other men, and work on yourself without paying someone $10,000 for a masculinity retreat. Therapy costs less. Support groups are free. Friends who actually care about you don't charge thousands of dollars. This is another fake alpha scam, packaging it as an expensive retreat to extract money from insecure guys looking for answers. Do the emotional work if you need it, but don't get scammed paying 5 figures for group hugs.
Hey, I appreciate it. Thanks so much for showing me the car, but I need to think about it. What do you say?
All right, hold on.
Listen, what's your name?
Garrett.
What's your date of birth?
1996.
Okay, you know this stuff, right? Hold on, stop. But you know this stuff. Where do you work? What's his name?
Tytrell.
Okay, why does he know this? Because he knows it. See, anything I ask him, if he knows it, he'll tell me. The problem is, if I say I need to think about it and he can't tell me, it's because he don't know it. He's been struggling with this for 5 months. But are you lazy?
No.
Yes, you are. You're lazy. Why wouldn't you go figure out who knows that in this company? That's it. That's lazy. You're lazy.
My nigga. Chill. Yeah, hold up. Yo, I'm saying.
So if I really want to be with you physically and you're too tired, then I have to fucking go do something else to where I'm distracted. So I have to go do something with Jack and then I'd forget. If I'm at the house and you're at the house and I'm wanting my dick sucked, and I can't get my fucking dick sucked, I'm pissed. Like,
yeah,
what the fuck,
pissed.
you know?
Like,
and so this is the thing.
Then
like,
just go find another bitch. Be like, fine, you know what?
But I'm not trying to say it like that. She doesn't know what we're saying. She said in front of the baby.
Oh,
like
try
the baby.
no, but just a little bit of, you know, just a little bit.
I was gonna say BJ, but I forgot to do that.
This is crazy inappropriate. These types of conversations should definitely be held in private and handled in a completely different way. You don't air your sexual frustrations or relationship issues in front of an audience, and especially not in front of children. If you have problems in your marriage regarding intimacy, that's between you and your wife in private, not content for a live stream. Talking explicitly about sexual expectations while streaming with other people present, including a kid, is completely out of line. This isn't being alpha or honest. It's being disrespectful to your wife, inappropriate in front of minors, and turning your relationship problems into public entertainment. Handle your marriage issues privately like an adult instead of crashing out on stream for views. Your wife deserves privacy and respect, not to be humiliated publicly about intimate matters. This is embarrassing for everyone involved.
I have longer pinky nails than my girl. The biggest question is that a nail? So people don't understand what a long pinky nail is. In the culture of Middle Easterns, when you have long fingernails, it's the sign of wealth. And if it doesn't break and it's strong and it's powerful, then it means you're going to be wealthier.
Hey bro, come on now, dawg. Come on, man.
Happiness is a fucking lie. There is nothing in this planet that will lead to ultimate happiness. Happiness is just a fucking dopamine spike in your brain. So happiness cannot be sustained. Life is not about happiness, and especially a life for a man. You're not supposed to be fucking happy. You are supposed to be proud. The people around you are supposed to be happy. Your family, your community, you're supposed to be making them happy. But search for your fucking happiness. And you're gonna be searching until the day you die. Happiness doesn't exist. Happy moments do.
That's not ridiculous. That's not ridiculous to say that.
The fucking purpose of your life is to just survive another 5 days until Friday comes so you can go and get smashed the fuck up and forget how much you hate your life. Well, my friend, why don't you just fucking drink from Monday till Monday? Why are you not just being smashed up? No fucking stop. If that is your purpose in life, my friend, you fucked it all up. Trust me, you need to create a life that you don't even want to take a fucking vacation from, and even let's go and drown your fucking sorrows in a bottle. If you're doing that, believe me, you're just a blown up baby boy. You are definitely not a man, because a man is living his life on his fucking terms, and he don't need to hide away from it, and he don't need to fucking drown the sorrows from it. He is exactly where he wants to be because he took himself there.
I agree with him on the point. Drinking away your weekends when you could be building something meaningful is a waste of time and potential. The delivery is just way over the top, though. The core message is solid. Your time is limited. Don't waste it numbing yourself with alcohol when you should be working toward goals. But you don't need the aggressive shouting and dramatic framing to convey that truth. Your time is precious. You don't get it back. Use it wisely, not perfectly, but intentionally. Build something you'll be proud of. Invest in relationships that matter, and work toward goals that actually fulfill you. You don't need expensive retreats, aggressive gurus, or complicated formulas. You just need to be honest with yourself about what you want, take consistent action toward it, and avoid wasting your limited time on things that don't serve your growth. Be kind to yourself in the process. Progress isn't always loud or dramatic. Sometimes it's quiet, steady work that compounds over years. Focus on becoming someone you respect. Treat people well along the way, and make choices today that your future self will thank you for. Take care out there and make your time count.